It Gets Real with Karina. Each week, Karina will discuss serious topics and is not shy to tell you how it is. On her show, she covers day-to-day situations and provides her opinion along with feedback from her listeners.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Karina, and welcome back to It Gets Real with Karina, the podcast where we talk about the deep stuff, the necessary stuff, and the things you might not say out loud, but you definitely feel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, I love you. Thank you for showing up each week, not just for me, but for you. So let's jump right in because today we're coming for hustle culture. Yes, I said it. We're going to take a couple jabs at the hustle culture. I'm calling this episode When the Hustle Isn't Holy, Rest, Recovery, and Realignment. Let's be honest. Our culture rewards grind, not grace. People post about working 16-hour days and call it dedication, when half the time it's the dysfunction dressed up in ambition. And I get it. I used to be her, y'all. I used to wear my exhaustion like a badge of honor. Look at me. I'm doing it all. But I was depleted. And let's talk about what no one says. Sometimes the hustle is a trauma response. You're not grinding for fun. You're grinding because being still feels too close to being unseen or unworthy or unproductive. Let me tell you something. God had to check me on. You're moving, but are you moving in me? Whew, that stopped me cold. I realized I was performing a purpose I never prayed about. And worse, I was doing it in God's name. The hustle became a distraction from healing. And here's the truth. The enemy doesn't have to destroy you if he can just keep you busy. You ever been so busy doing for God that you stopped being with God? That was me. I had a dry season where I was creating content, showing up, encouraging others, but my spirit was starving. I wasn't praying deeply. I wasn't hearing clearly, and I definitely wasn't resting. One day I was driving and I just broke down, crying. Not because something bad happened, but because I realized I couldn't remember the last time I felt joy. Like real joy. I was hustling for something I hadn't even stopped to define. And if I can be honest, I was working harder than I was worshiping. God said, this is not the rhythm I gave you. The world says grind, but the Spirit says grace. The world says never sleep, but God says rest in me. Some of you listening right now, you're not lazy. You're just overdue for recovery. Let me tell you a true story. Last year, I had 3 back-to-back events in one weekend. I said yes to everything because I didn't want to disappoint anyone. I didn't sleep well. My voice was tired. My body was heavy, but I showed up anyway. I put the lashes on, threw on my smile. Y'all, I ended up standing in front of an audience trying to encourage them. And I literally forgot what I was saying mid-sentence. I had hit my limit. Afterward, I sat in the car, head against the steering wheel, and I just whispered, God, I'm tired. And what I heard back was, then stop trying to be your own source. That was the turning point. You cannot pour out what you haven't allowed God to pour into. You're not meant to run 24/7. Even oil lamps go out if you don't refill them. So what does your realignment actually look like? It's not about quitting your dreams. It's about surrendering the pressure. Sometimes we need to delete the calendar Cancel the noise and ask God, what's actually for me in this season? Let me give you my 3 steps to spiritual realignment. Step 1, stillness before strategy. Don't plan before you pause. Sit in stillness and let God speak before you strategize. Step 2, clean the clutter. What tasks, people, or expectations are taking up space that belongs to your peace? Step 3, pray with surrender, not suggestion. Don't come to God with a business plan and ask Him to stamp it. Ask, what do you want to birth through me? Real alignment feels lighter, not heavier. Listen, I used to think the proof I was in purpose was results, like bookings, applause. But now I know the proof is peace. If it robs your peace, drains your joy, and clouds your spirit, it's not sent from God, no matter how good it looks. You know what peace looks like? Waking up and not feeling dread, saying no and not feeling guilty, sitting down on the couch without needing to earn the rest. That's not lazy. That's holy discipline. And I want you guys to know that it is okay to rest when needed. I told my mom the other day, I told her I felt like I couldn't rest because I need to be doing something. My kids were in school, and I feel like every minute and every second I need to be occupied with something. Laying down just felt like punishment. I couldn't even really get rest, y'all. Like sometimes I plan naps. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this day and have a 2-hour nap. I'm going to take this day and just rest and relax. And when I finally do it, I feel so guilty. Like I could be getting this done. My kids are in school. I could be doing this. I could be studying this. I could be creating this video. I could be working on this digital product. I could be at the gym. It's so many things in my head. It's like, Karina, why are you laying down? You have no time for that. And hustle culture has really told us that that is the way life is supposed to do. It's supposed to be. Like, oh, how bad do you want it? You want to win as bad as you want to breathe? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, that's real. You know, you do want to win. You want success. You want to be able to grind. You want to make sure, you know, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen so your kids don't have to create their own table. Yes, you want that. But how can you create that if you're tired and you're depleted? You can't even think straight. Like, your mind is gone. Sometimes the ideas aren't even there. Your clarity, your mental clarity is fogged because you're tired. Your creativity has come to a halt because you're tired. When your kids are at home, all you do is mom, or all you do is dad, or all you do is auntie, uncle, grandmother, grandfather. All you do is be there for them, and you're not getting the proper rest. I want you to know it's okay to rest. It's okay to go down to the water and relax. It's okay to do something for yourself. It's okay to restart. Okay? I want to leave you with this. God does not call you to grind yourself into the ground. He calls you to steward your purpose with peace. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to stop posting. It's okay to go quiet for a minute. Because the real you, the healed you, the rested you, the spirit-led you is the version the world actually needs. So this week, I want you to ask yourself, where do I need to pause? Where do I need to be poured into? And let the Holy Spirit guide you back home to peace, to purpose, and to presence. This week's journal prop is this. What am I doing that looks holy, but is actually draining me? Reflect, write it down, and ask God what needs to shift. And if this blessed you, share it. Send it to your accountability partner, your bestie, your sister, your brother who is always doing the most but never taking a break. Screenshot the episode. Tag me on Instagram at Karina _ or on TikTok at It Gets Real with Karina with the hashtag It Gets Real with Karina podcast so I can repost and pray over you. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I'm rooting for your rest. Until next time, remember, it gets real, but God is still good. Talk to you on the next episode.